Danak and Manoj Mangat are a married couple. They met on the internet in 2005 while Manoj was working in China. After he arrived back in India, the couple decided to marry. Soon after, they welcomed the arrival of their first child, Mahanish. However, the joy soon turned to heartache after their precious boy was diagnosed with a rare blood disorder called thalassemia. His condition meant that he would need to receive blood transfusions every month in order to live a healthy life. Desperate to find a cure, the couple travelled across India searching for an answer, but nobody could help. Then, in 2006, Manoj was offered a job in Guangzhou, the capital of South China's Guangdong province. So the young couple and their 7-month-old son went with him and settled into their new home. And it was then that something magical happened.
When I came here, we had a friend who helped us locate a doctor at Nanfang Hospital, Dr. Chun Fu Lee, and we've known him since the time we have come here. And he was the one who recommended that, as a cure for my son's disease, we go in and have a second baby, and then we do a bone marrow transplant.
Danak had worked as a doctor in India, so had some knowledge of the procedure Dr. Lee had suggested. But as it was still not widely used in India, she had her doubts.
I found here that, this doctor is very confident about what he's doing, and we followed his advice. I have my daughter now.
Mahanish underwent the marrow transplant in October 2009. He has now fully recovered and is as healthy and active as other children his age. He now goes to school and particularly likes to play baseball. Danak's 5-year-old daughter, Masumi, prefers to dance. China has given Danak more than she ever hoped for.
But I have a very special family here who are my neighbors, coincidentally. So I have a mama, papa and a jie, and they are like my Chinese family. I have Chinese parents in them.
Their neighbours, a family from central China's Hunan province, have helped the Indian family through their difficulties.
I've been very lucky, like I was telling you earlier, when my son was in hospital and he was having trouble. At such times, it is not always just money that you need. You need a very strong support system. And my mother was here from India. But apart from her, to help our family to get through such a difficult time, it was my Chinese family that has helped me.
One of Danak's dreams is to gain Chinese citizenship, but it seems like an unlikely dream.
I was talking to a Chinese friend and I said, why don't they give me the Chinese citizenship? So she said, we have so many people of our own, why do we want more? So I agree to that, but I wish I could stay in China forever, because this is home now.
Like Danak and her family, tens of thousands of Indians live in China. As the economy continues to grow, Indian people have come here searching for new opportunities. In the coastal city Guangzhou, for instance, there are currently an estimated 3,000 Indian businessmen. In a place called Regal Court in northeastern Guangzhou, there are up to 300 Indian families. The majority of Indians arrived in the city in 2002. They settled into small communities together because at the time there were few English speakers in the city.
So the ones who are settled here, they are either working for Indian companies as employees to take care of the shipping and inspection of the goods, or they are busy setting up some business of their own, like restaurants. Some of them even have factories.
Gipi arrived in China in 2006 with his wife. He now has 2 sons. One is 4 years old and the other is just 1 month old. Gipi thinks that Chinese Premier Li Keqiang's trip to India, which began on Sunday, will signify a major shift in the India-China relationship, bringing more benefits to both countries.
His trip to India will signify a major shift, I believe, where if the India-China relationship increases, it will be beneficial for both countries, because today both of us, the Indian and Chinese, share the biggest asset of all, which no other country has, is the human capital, where we have a lot of people, we have a lot of resources, and if we use it constructively for together and not against each other, it will be good for the world as a whole.